What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and I'm back to do my regular African Cup of Nations 2021 update. And the reason why I chose to do the videos like this is because I've been extremely busy with work, life, and everything. And the AFCON just comes at a time, it comes at a bad time. Let's just put it that way. In January, where you're looking to just reset and start the new year, here comes the AFCON, then there's a Premier League, then there's so many things that, you know, we got to talk about, transfers and all of that. So pardon me if I'm not being, like, let's say, putting out videos like right after the games, because it's very difficult to do. But I'm here to actually talk about the games that were played on Sunday the 17th of January and the two games that were played on Monday the 18th of January, the first set of third round matches. So without further ado, let's get into the content, where today's video is brought to you by the lovely folks over at manscaped.com, who are the best in men's below the waist grooming. Check out the site manscaped.com and get yourself the Performance Package 4.0 that comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, and there's tons of accessories you could get over on the website. Tell them Dominic sent you by using the coupon code DominicRich to get yourself 20% off. All the links would be in the description box down below. So look, let's just get into the content. We take a quick look at the headlines for the African Cup of Nations right here. So if you just click news for AFCON, you'll see some of the headlines. Cameroon top group with Cape Verde draw. Aubameyang set for Arsenal return amid COVID-19 concern. Gabon. And there's been a bit of controversy over the Aubameyang exit and the Mario Lemina exit, where Lemina has announced his retirement from international football and says that there's a bunch of liars in the Gabonese camp. So false rumors. Gabon's Aubameyang says AFCON exit due to medical reasons and not disciplinary reasons for him and Lemina. Then Cameroon, Irimo Guhatira. Well, that's a different language. I don't know why I'm reading that language. I don't know why I'm reading that. But that might be like, I don't know, man, you know. But Arsenal star Aubameyang, it's all about Aubameyang right now. So update, Golden Boot ranking at Africa. Right now it's Vincent Aboubakar with 5 goals. Cameroon progress at the African Cup of Nations as Vincent Aboubakar eyes Samuel Eto'o's record. Then you have a lot of big things that happen, man. We got to talk about Algeria's surprise loss and even the surprise draw. You got to talk about the howler, man. You talk about the howler in the Ivory Coast game. That was a howler, like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to talk about. And we are gonna get into it for sure. So look, let's just go back and let's go back to the main AFCON website here, and let's pull up the matches, and we're gonna go through all 6 games that I'm yet to talk about. So we scroll down, definitely scroll down and get to those matches. Let's talk about the games from Sunday, February the 17th. All right, so let me see. Well, I think I messed up the dates. Pardon me. I think I messed up the dates. I'm actually doing this video on the 18th because it's after midnight. So we're here to talk about the games that were played Sunday the 16th and Monday the 17th. So pardon me, man. It's late. Goddamn. I'm only human, man. Sorry about that. But yeah, today's the 18th. I'm talking about the games from the 17th and the 16th. All right. So I don't know if anybody caught on to the fact that I got the dates wrong. Okay. So let's start with this game. Gambia 1, Mali 1. Listen, I gotta give it to this Gambian team, man. Definitely. Mali dominated this game. Really dominated this game. But Gambia showed us how dangerous they are, right? After winning on the opening day, they followed it up with a big draw in this game against Mali, who has been a brilliant team so far in the last few years. So Gambia with a win over Mauritania and a draw over Mali, and right now they're on top of the table in Group F, basically guaranteed a place into the round of 16. But it's according to the result against them and Tunisia, Mali versus Mauritania, of course. So look, man, look. Gambia, debutants, smallest nation on the continent. These guys are talented. I just want to put it out there. They got some really solid players in their team. And I'm talking about Kohli, who does play in the Syria. You're talking about Musa Barrow from the Syria as well. You're talking about Albi Jalo as well. You're talking about Hassan Cisse. You see what I'm saying? Look, and you cannot forget the goalkeeper Job as well. He has been big. And if I'm forgetting any other names, pardon me. But these are the standout names where in this game, Musa Barrow hit the post, the woodwork, from way out. I wasn't expecting him to actually take the free kick from out there. And I think Jallo was the other one with a free kick who actually hit the woodwork as well. So they really, really threatened. But Mali, of course, were the dominant team where Musa Jenepo was bright on the day. They ended up getting 19 shots off at goal, 5 on target, had 68% of the ball with only 6 shots for Gambia, 1 on target, and 32% of the ball. So it was a game dominated by Mali, a game they feel they should have won, but because of the grit and determination from Gambia, they were able to get a point from a last-minute penalty. So in this game, 2 penalties were scored, and it was Ibrahima Kone in the 79th minute. I think Burnley actually went in for Ibrahima Kone, but his team actually, turned down the bid. And then Musa Barrow in the 90th minute from the penalty spot as well, to give Gambia, I think, a well-deserved point for their rearguard action and for keeping the Malians out for the duration of about 78 minutes. So, look, quality stuff by Gambia and also quality stuff by Mali, as these guys are actually dominating the group ahead of Tunisia, where I did expect Tunisia to be the dominant force in Group F, but it's Gambia and it's Mali. Look, if we take a look at the group in the grand scheme of things, right? Let's touch on the group right now. We talk Group F, okay? So in Group F so far, Tunisia 0, Mali 1. Mauritania 0, Gambia 1. Gambia 1, Mali 1. And the other game, Tunisia 4, Mauritania 0. We'll get to that game pretty soon. But for Gambia, they definitely will advance to the next round because of the results, the Mauritania results. Mauritania is actually eliminated, and Gambia and Mali have now advanced to the knockout rounds for sure, while Tunisia, a possible knockout stage based on the third place rankings. And for now, Tunisia are second in the third place rankings, which means that they will go through as one of those best third place teams. So good stuff in Group F. We do have games coming up between Gambia and Tunisia and Mali and Mauritania, and those games will determine the positions in the group, whether they come in first, second, third, and fourth. Because look, right now Tunisia could end up topping the group, or it could be Mali, or it could be Gambia. So, but we know that Gambia and Mali are guaranteed a place into the next round, irregardless if they do come in third. So, good stuff, man. Good stuff here. I think we'll see 3 teams from Group F making it to the next round. So, the article reads, Musa Barrow scored a late penalty to give the Gambia a deserved 1-1 draw against Mali in Group F of the Total Energies African Cup of Nations, Cameroon 2021. So it's not only me who thinks that they deserve a draw. You know what I mean? The person who wrote this article does, think so as well. But look, Mali are definitely a quality team in the final round of Africa's World Cup qualifiers. And Gambia are definitely one to watch making a debut at the tournament. There's not a lot of debutants left. And the few teams that has yet to debut at the AFCON, they're ranked minnows. But Gambia are not playing like minnows at all, if you ask me. But look, keep an eye on Mali in the tournament. Quality team. Kone, Jinepo, Samaseku, East Bissouma. You think about the Haidaras in the team and the Traores in the team as well. Nus Adama Traore and the other Adama Traore that does play for Sheriff Tiraspol. And there's a few other players we're not going to really get into right about now. But quality team there, Mali. And we have to definitely keep an eye on Gambia. I just took a look at the bench and I realized Modou Barrow is actually at the tournament. Initially, when I took a look at the squads, Modou Barrow, the only player actually recognized from Gambia in the past, wasn't in the squad. And he is definitely in the squad right now. So he did come off the bench. So shout out to Modou Barrow, who is definitely a quality player with Premier League experience with Swansea City in the past. He now plays his trade over in South Korea. So, guys, we are definitely going to move on from that one. I think we spent long on it, but it's cool, man. It's cool. That's what we're here for. That's why we're here to talk about these games, not to just rush through anything and give you any bite-sized review. We're here to talk about these matches. But you got to give credit to the Gambia, though. Small nation, but big hearts. So, look, we're going to keep it moving. We go back to the matches here, and we're going to talk about the other game that was played in Group F here, and that's Tunisia bouncing back, definitely bouncing back from the loss on opening day to Mali. A very controversial game, as we could recall, where the referee blew the whistle in the 85th minute and then blew it 30 seconds before full time as well. And Tunisia wasn't able to get the allotted time to try to get that equalizer. So Tunisia 4 bouncing back against Mauritania, who has been rather poor at the tournament. And they have been officially eliminated while Tunisia put themselves in a good position to qualify for the final round as well. So, look, it's nice to see Yusuf Msakni at the tournament. When I did, this tournament has been a weird one because it falls at a time where there's a coronavirus going around. Players are getting, sick, and players are being called up without us even really being aware of it. So we definitely got to keep that in mind. So in this game, Hamza Matlouti in the 4th minute, Wabi Kazri in the 9th, Kazri again in the 66th, and Saifuddin Jaziri in the 66th. I expected this, really expected Tunisia to push aside Mauritania, a battle of the Arab teams there. And I did expect Tunisia to do a lot better in their first game, but they find themselves in 3rd position in the group. Look, a stat that is not so encouraging for Tunisia is that Mauritania did manage to get 11 shots off, 1 on target, however, with 45% of the ball. That is not good. See what I'm saying? You need to be a bit more assured in defense, and I don't think the scoreline tells the true story of this whole match because, look, Tunisia, they were clinical, more clinical than Mauritania, and do deserve the win, but in the next round, you gotta, if you do make it to the next round, I must say, or let's say in the next game when they do meet the Gambia, they have to tighten up at the back because with the quality that the Gambia have on show, the Musa Barrow, Jallo, and Ko Cisse, you can't play around. You really, really can't play around, man. But look, Tunisia able to avoid controversy in this game, however, and they would hope that their tournament continues to be a very, very, very smooth one. So, look, not much more to really go into in terms of this game, but you see Kazri there with the man of the match. I should have scrolled down a bit more in the last review, but Wabi Kazri, the talismanic player there, his team Saint Etienne, not doing too well in the League On at all, but still, you know, Kazri, one of the, you know, standout players anywhere he plays. So, look, man, look, for Tunisia, I expected them to be a lot, you know, higher in the table. They're third right now with a possible knockout stage entry. They're second in the third place table right now. And their next game is against Gambia, who are currently unbeaten at the tournament. So it is not going to be an easy game whatsoever if we learn anything from what we've seen in the tournament so far. For Mauritania, they take on Mali in a match where I do expect Mali to pick up a victory and possibly go on to top the group, because let's say Tunisia win and Mali win. Tunisia come in second, Mali would place second. Tunisia will come in second, Mali would place first, and Gambia would place third with a guaranteed spot into the round of 16. So, look, right now, the possible permutations, right, in terms of Group F. For Group F, Tunisia, Gambia, Mali. Right now, let's say Mali go on to top the group, right? So, the winner of Group F right now, the winner of Group F would meet, let me just find that right now, would meet the runner-up in Group E. So, right now, that would be an Equatorial Guinea. So, in Group E, there's Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, Algeria, who's in trouble right now. So, look, it's a tricky one. Very, very tricky one, man. The runner-up in Group F, however, runner-up in Group F would meet the runner-up in Group B. So, who's in Group B, you may ask. For Group B, Senegal, Guinea, Malawi, those teams, you know. So, I honestly think the round of 16 is going to be a very, very, very exciting stage of the tournament. And I can't wait for the group stage to be over with, to be completely honest. I can't wait. I got to keep it real. I need the group stages to be done with and for us to actually see the matchups in the round of 16. No confirmed matchups yet, but Cameroon, Nigeria, and Burkina Faso have all booked their confirmed places as group winners already. So, look, man, look, that's Group F for you. We are definitely going to move on and talk about the next group. And that group is Group E. All right, so some very, very exciting games to talk about and some very dramatic games. I think Group E on Sunday is where the action was, the upsets, the controversy, the mishaps and everything. And I should have actually spoken about these games after they would finish, but you know, I've been busy, guys. I just got to keep it real, man. It is absolutely difficult to talk the African Cup of Nations and, you know, balance out. It's hard to pull off a balancing act with the AFCON. That's why I'm up at 2 a.m. in the morning talking AFCON, right? That's right. So, look, let us talk about this game. Côte d'Ivoire 2, Sierra Leone 2. You got to give credit to Sierra Leone, man. You really got to give credit. And as the article reads, Sierra Leone fight back to hold Côte d'Ivoire. But look, even though Sierra Leone fought, Ivory Coast should have won this game. They really should have won this game. 18 shots at goal, 8 on target. You got to give credit to the goalkeeper, Mohamed Camara, who was big in the match against Algeria, where Sierra Leone managed to hold Algeria to a 0-0 draw, right? That's no easy feat. But the Ivory Coast should have won the game. Sebastian Haller in the 25th minute. Equalizer by Musa Camara in the 55th. Nicola Pepe with a brilliant side-footed shot in the 65th. And Ivory Coast should have held on to the lead. But it was some very good defending by Sierra Leone, where there was a clearance off the line as well, from what I could remember. Big clearance from a Zaha shot. And I'm telling you, this team just has a never ever say die attitude. I could remember when the tournament was about to start, my friend Qatar, who resides in the UK and does have some history with Sierra Leone, told me that Sierra Leone are gonna go on to win the tournament. And I was laughing. I was like, are you bugging out, bro? You gotta be bugging out. But Sierra Leone came into the tournament and have showed us that they could compete. And they have really taken the tournament by storm and surprised a lot of people. They have really surprised a lot of people. So, look, Mohamed Camara, let's talk about him as well. And when I said the Ivory Coast should have won the game, 12th minute penalty, Zaha taken down. Up step Frank Kessié, who doesn't boast the dreads no more. He's a ball head these days. And that was a poor penalty. That was indeed a poor penalty. Well saved by Mohamed Camara. And I can remember Hamed Traore, who came off the bench, youngster there, had a great chance as well that he didn't score. Tons of great chances by Ivory Coast, and they didn't capitalize. And this is one criticism I had of the Ivory Coast, and I've always had of the Ivory Coast, where they look good. They're a star-studded team, but they just do not take their chances. And when I say star-studded, right, take just a visual of their lineup. Just take a visual of who they have on display in terms of their lineup, right? You're talking Serge Aurier, right? You're talking Jean-Michel Seri, Eric Bailly, Simon Deli, Ibrahim Sangare, who is a quality player, Frank Kessié, Sebastian Haller, if you hear me, Nicola Pepe, and Wilfried Zaha. This is a star-studded team. Star-studded. With Seridia, the more, popular player coming off the bench, Christian Kouame, quality youngster, and Hamed Traore. So it baffles me to the fact that they didn't win the game. They didn't hold on. But it was because of an unfortunate error at the end and some determination by the likes of Stephen Carker and, of course, Alhaji Camara, who scored the goal. Look, I wish I could show the clip, but I can't show the clip. Of course, you guys should know that. But I'm telling you, I don't know how that goalkeeper made the error he made. I really don't understand how he made the error, because all he had to do was catch the ball, hold on to the ball, and continue with play. But this dude somehow managed to, I don't know what he did. Like he was trying to wrestle with the ball or something and jumped on the ball popped out. Stephen Carker was there and he set up Alhaji Camara, lights, camera action, and Camara even slipped, but gathered his himself and actually got the shot on target in the back of the net. It was just meant to happen. It was just meant for Sierra Leone to get a draw in this game, and they have started the tournament off with 2 draws. 7 shots and goal in this game, 4 on target. They were very, very dangerous. I could remember for large parts of the game where Sangare, Badra Ali Sangare, and shout out to Sangare as well. Condolences to his family. His dad passed away, and this is a bad time for him. That error he made, and then on top of that, his dad passed away, and then he was like, I don't know if he was pretending to be injured while the whole thing was going on, but it was just one of the most comical moments, goalkeeping moments you could actually see. But you see this all the time, you know what I mean? We saw what Unai Simon did at the last Euros. So it's not just AFCON that things like that happen and, mishaps and bad goalkeeping errors and refereeing decisions and stuff. It happens all over the place, man. You know what I mean? But look, as I mentioned, Sangare wasn't busy in the earlier stages, but it had some moments in the game where they were tested by Sierra Leone. They were really, really tested. Like Sierra Leone, they're a team that just doesn't give up. And you have to ask, why was Stephen Carker in such an advanced position? And he's a defender, right? He's a center back. The man just said, whatever, I'm going up. If y'all not doing the business, I'm going to go up and get the business done. And so he did. So he did to pick up the assist for that goal. So, look, man, quality point. But the Ivory Coast, they deserve a beating. They really deserve a beating. Too good not to actually win the game. But it just shows you the ball is round and the game isn't being played on paper. So, big point. Big point for Sierra Leone. For Ivory Coast, 1 point, you know what I mean? They would have secured their place into the next round with 3. And I think they looking good still. They really looking good with the point. They have definitely advanced to the next round with that point. They for sure advanced to the next round. While for Sierra Leone in third right now with 2 points, or in a possible knockout stage based on third round, right? But right now they're fourth with a game to go, so they would want to hold on to that. They're above Ghana and Guinea-Bissau, but it's going to be very, very tight. They need something, I think, from the final game for them to go through. I don't think what they have right now is enough, but the game that they have coming up is against Equatorial Guinea, and if they are to win a game in the group, it's going to be that. But that game is not going to be easy as well, where Equatorial Guinea beat Algeria. We're going to get into that one right now. We're all going to get into that one, man. So, look, doesn't really make sense to talk permutations too much right now in terms of Group E, because we still have, the group is still tight where all teams are still alive. Algeria, even though they have done so badly at the tournament, are not eliminated. So, we're not going to go too much into the permutations for Group E right now. And what we're going to do, we're going to go on to the game where Equatorial Guinea defeated Algeria. This is a weird one for Algeria because, for real, I could have put all my money on Algeria to actually dominate the early stages of this tournament and possibly go on to win the whole thing. But right now, that is in doubt. I don't know if I could actually put not even a penny on Algeria. Seriously. Because how are you going to draw your opening game against Sierra Leone, right? A big disparity between the two teams in terms of FIFA ranking and history and everything. You're coming into the tournament as champions and coming into the tournament with a 34-match unbeaten streak. And if you want to add the Arab Cup even more, come on, Algeria. Come on, Jamal Belmadi. Come on, Riyad Mahrez. As a matter of fact, y'all just hurry up and get eliminated so Mahrez could come back to Man City, man. You see what I'm saying? Seriously. But look, I'm only joking, but look, Algeria, you got to step your game up. Seriously, man. You know, this is poor. This is unacceptable for the champions. And I did say, even though I predicted Algeria to get out the group, I did say there will be some giant killings in the group stage where one or two or few of the more prominent African nations would miss out on the next round. Look, it took a goal by Esteban Obiang in the 78th minute to topple Algeria. And it was a quality goal as well. Quality goal. I think it left the Algerians shell-shocked. But with all the opportunities that they created, they actually should have done a lot better. They really should have done a lot better here, man. It is absolutely and utterly Unacceptable the way they have performed at the tournament. I even came across something that Jamal Balmati has been drilling the players, for long hours to get them up to par for the final game in the group. And that game isn't going to be easy. That's going to be the toughest game in the group against the Ivory Coast. So, look, man, we have a situation here where Algeria could be eliminated at the 2021 AFCON in the group stages. Totally unacceptable. Unacceptable, the performance so far by Algeria. They should have beaten Sierra Leone, but credit to Sierra Leone for that performance. And come on, Equatorial Guinea. But credit to Equatorial Guinea, though. Recently, they have really performed well in their group, where they were alive on the final match day of World Cup qualifiers to even get a place into the third round, where they did beat Tunisia and they really competed in the group. I think they had Zambia in their group as well. So they haven't been that bad at all. So this result is a shock result, but it's not really a shock result, if you understand what I'm trying to say, because of the recent exploits by the Equatorial Guinea team that is filled up with a lot of players that's based over in Spain. So when you think Spain, you think tiki-taka, you think quality on the ball, you think good technical ability, and that was all on display on the day by Equatorial Guinea. There are no pushovers. They really give Algeria a run for their money, and not only give them a run for their money, but beat them off the park at the end of the day. Quality stuff, man. Quality stuff. Absolutely lovely stuff. The biggest upset of the tournament so far. You think the Sierra Leone draw against Algeria was an upset? This one is an upset. This one is an upset, man. And Belmadi, y'all should have did better. But look, Reece Mboli was a busy man in the game, man. He had to pull off a few big saves. And look, not good enough, Algeria. Not good enough. Going into the final match day on 1 point, it's not how they pictured their tournament to go at all. Not at all. Not at all. Okay? So I'm not going to get too deep into all this, jibby jabber right here. I'm here to give my thoughts and not really, the thoughts of the managers and everything. But if you want further reading, go to the AFCON website. But look, big time, man. What a freaking win. What a win. We're not talking about a draw here. We're talking about a win. This is huge, man. This is huge, man. I'm telling you. This is huge. And they did all of this without Emilio and Sue as well. Crazy. But the quality of Algeria, when you have Slimani Brahimi to come off the bench, right? You have Mahrez on the field, Feghouli, Belaili, Boudneja. Come on, Ismail Benacer, Ben Sibayani, Ben Lamry, Mandi, Atal, and then both. Come on, man. You would have never predicted this result. This is a shock result, if ever there was one. Shock. In Group E, Ivory Coast on top, Equatorial Guinea, both will advance to the knockout stage for sure, because of how the group is set up right about now. Crazy. Well, Equatorial Guinea, they are not guaranteed, but Ivory Coast are guaranteed. So, pardon me, Ivory Coast are assured a top 4 finish, and I think they will be guaranteed a place. For Equatorial Guinea, right now they would advance, so pardon me on that one. And Sierra Leone, they're in a good place, 4th in the knockout, in the 3rd place rankings, but they're not guaranteed a place as yet, nor Equatorial Guinea. But Ivory Coast cannot finish 4th. The least they could finish is 3rd. Okay, so just make that one clear, and pardon me if I misled you with that one. So so far we wrapped up Group F, where the Gambia, Mali, and Tunisia are assured top 3 finishes. And with 4 points for Gambia and Mali, they will go through to the next round. I'm pretty sure with that. I'm pretty sure. For Tunisia, 3 points may be enough, but may not be enough, and they would need to do more. But Group E is set up nicely, where Ivory Coast will go through. Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Algeria will scrap it off for 2 possible places into the round of 16. So, look, Ivory Coast versus Algeria coming up. That's a huge one. A must-win game for Algeria. A draw, I don't think, will be enough. I don't think 2 points gets you into the round of 16 at all. It won't. I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. And, look, for Sierra Leone against Equatorial Guinea, they might well get something, and 3 points without losing any games would actually, I think, get you into the round of 16. I don't know why I said third round. But that's my thoughts on those 2 games, those 2 groups. We do have another group to touch on, and we won't be long on that group, to be completely honest. And that's Group A, because we're closing in on 40 minutes, and I don't want to make it super, super, super long. You know what I mean? So, look, let's just wrap this up. And to wrap it up, we're going to touch on Group A, where that group has been completed. Cape Verde won, Cameroon won. So, in this game, Vincent Aboubakar with the opening goal in the 39th minute. He had a couple more chances that he didn't take. Both teams, of course, rotated. And Gary Rodriguez, who I think came off the bench, scored one of the best goals of the tournament so far with that back heel there. So very, very cheeky goal. Gary Rodriguez is a quality player. I've known of him. And, look out for him in the next round, because I, do think that, let me just double check here really quick. According to the standings right now, Cape Verde are third, and with 4 points, I think they will go through. And Cameroon advance along with Burkina Faso. They're definitely through to the next round without a doubt. But I think Cameroon, put out a better performance than Cape Verde in this game. A lot of chances not taken. And Vincent Aboubakar, culprit there. He did score one, but had a few more chances. And they did really push Cape Verde at the end, and where they could have actually picked up a late winner. But I'm not going to get too deep into this one. But I have to say that Cameroon, the hosts, have been one of the most assured teams at the tournament so far. They have looked the best along with Nigeria. So the article reads, Cape Verde snatched valuable point against host Cameroon. And that's big. That is big. That is big. Sorry I didn't actually talk that one up a lot more. That is big, because 4 points definitely, I think, will get you into the knockout stage, where Cape Verde are top of the 3rd place rankings right now. So 4 points should get you through. I think one team might end up going through on 3 points, but I think 4 points is the sweet spot there if you want to get through to the round of 16. So, look, quality tournament so far by Cape Verde, Cabo Verde as they called these days. And they picked up a win in their opening game against Ethiopia. Lost narrowly to Burkina Faso, but picked up that felt like a win, right? A draw against the host Cameroon to end on 4 points. So Bobista and his boys will be happy about that. And finishing third in the group, who will they play? Who will they play? Third in Group A. Let me let you guys know exactly who they could play. So third in Group A, they could meet the winner of Group B. They could actually meet the winner of Group C. So Either the winner of Group B or the winner of Group C. So who are those teams? The winner of Group B and the winner of Group C. Cape Verde in the round of 16 could face Guinea or Senegal or Malawi, whoever comes in first in that group. And the other team that they could face is the winner of Group C. And that they might just end up playing against Morocco. So we might see Morocco versus Cape Verde in the round of 16 there. So look out for that one. For Cameroon, the hosts, winner of Group A, who would they actually play in the next round? So for Cameroon, they await the runners-up from Group C, D, or the third place team from C, D, or E. C, D, or E. So they could face one of Sierra Leone, Algeria, or Equatorial Guinea. I think the Ivory Coast should finish above third. And they could actually play D or C. So we go to D or C. Guinea-Bissau are currently third in the group right now. Egypt or Sudan. Right? You don't really want to play Egypt, but yeah, maybe you do want to play them. And C, third right now, could be Ghana or Gabon. Ghana or Gabon right now. Ghana or even Comoros. You know, so it's going to be an exciting round of 16, if you ask me. I'm looking forward to it, man. For Burkina Faso, second in Group A, their possible matchup would be, so runner-up in Group A. Just giving you guys a little, insight into the next round. Runner-up in Group A here. Let me see. Runner-up in Group A. Just looking for that one right about now. Runner-up in Group A. That one is evading me. I don't know why it's doing that. But runner-up in Group A. Where is that? I'm looking for it, guys. I'm looking for it. Runner-up in Group A. Why can't I find... Oh, wait. Burkina Faso is right there in front of me, right there. Sometimes in life, things that you're looking for are right in front of your eyes. Just remember that one. So they will play the runner-up from Group C. Okay, so pardon me there for the delay. It's going to be one of Gabon, Ghana. Yeah, Gabon or Ghana. Comoros cannot finish second. So Gabon or Ghana. I think Morocco would go on to top that group. So they would... Yeah, that's a good matchup. Burkina Faso versus Ghana or Gabon. So with that being said, guys, we are going to move on to the final game of today's episode. And that's the match between Burkina Faso and Ethiopia. So look, before I do go into this, I like to take the time to big up to all the Ethiopians, man. You know what I mean? I think they show a lot of pride, and they didn't actually perform too badly at the tournament. You see there, they got blown away 4-1, and I think they went down to 10 men early on in that game, if I'm not mistaken. And in the second game they played, they weren't really destroyed against Burkina. Not that game I'm talking about, the other game. They weren't really destroyed. I think I run past that game there. I think I ran past one of the Ethiopian games. This game, the first game, they went down to 10 men. So let me go back to this game here against Cabo Verde. I think that's the game they went down to 10 men and then narrowly lost to Cabo Verde and then got destroyed by, of course, Cameroon in the second half there, where Cameroon just unleashed the dragon. So look, let's go down to this game right now. Ethiopia picking up a draw against Burkina Faso is a great way for them to finish the tournament and to leave the tournament with some pride, with their heads held high. Just something for the morale. You know what I mean? A morale boosting draw there. So, look. Ethiopia. I never expected much from them. But I have to say, they have played okay. Because against Cameroon, they scored the first goal and they threatened on numerous occasions and they weren't destroyed by Cape Verde at all. So for them to pick up a point in this game, big. Cyril Bayala in the 24th minute for Burkina Faso and Gatane Kebede from the penalty spot for Ethiopia in the 52nd minute. So all in all, they could walk away and say, okay, we didn't do too bad. Look to qualify for the next tournament. That's the main thing. Look to qualify for the next tournament and continue to build a team strength by strength. You see what I'm saying? Have realistic goals and expectations. As for Burkina Faso, this is a team that performs well on many occasions. Even every World Cup cycle, they do perform well. The Stallions is just a very unlucky team, in my opinion. Very unlucky not to ever qualify for the World Cup or win anything. You know what I mean? So you got to give them a lot of credit for the way they've played at the tournament so far, making it to the next round. So look, not much more to add on this one. I did talk about the potential matchups in the next round, and I won't drag it on any longer. So congratulations to Cameroon, congratulations to Burkina Faso, and I think Cabo Verde will go through to the next round. So what we're going to do really quick, right? Let's take a look at the games that's coming up next, and then we'll take a look at the standings briefly, and then we'll call it a day. So we take a look at the matches here. Take a look at the matches and the games that's coming up tomorrow and the day after. And tomorrow we do, well, today my time, Zimbabwe versus Guinea. Zimbabwe eliminated already. Guinea would look to gain all 3 points to possibly top the group. Malawi versus Senegal. Malawi would want to get something from this game to see if they could actually move on to the next round. They do have 3 points, and it's a possibility that they will with 3 points. So all they need, a draw, and that would definitely be secured. And a draw would mean that Guinea would most likely go on to top the group against my prediction. I didn't even predict. I think I predicted Guinea to come in third. So that was not a good prediction at all. So in the next group, Group C, Gabon will take on Morocco. And for Gabon, if they do pick up a victory here, they will top the group ahead of Morocco. A draw won't be good enough, which means Morocco will top the group and Gabon will go on to the knockouts as well. And quality stuff by Gabon, I have to say, though. Quality stuff. They are sure the top 3 finish, and with 4 points, I think they'll be all right. And they have performed admirable at the tournament without Lemina and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, which shows that maybe they don't need them. And the big game, Ghana versus Comoros. Comoros, one of the debutants, are not playing games. They have a point to prove. No points yet in the group. 3 points, I think, might be enough to get them into the next round as one of the best third-place team. But for Ghana, a draw is not acceptable in this game. A draw would eliminate Ghana, in my opinion. A win. They need a win. They need to beat Comoros. And it could not have set up better for them. I think they win the game. Ghana, you can't be going out now. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing the Ghanaian training jacket right now, as you guys could see. They can't get eliminated right now. Like, Ghana, for real? Really? Like, come on. Come on. You got, like, Ghana, Algeria, like, come on. Y'all could do better than that. You could do better than that, man. You see what I mean? So, look, the next group, we have Group D, Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria. Nigeria already through to the next round. But the game between Egypt and Sudan would be a big game. Guinea-Bissau, a draw, I don't think would be good enough. They need to beat Nigeria. And look, this is good for Egypt, where they could even, let's say, draw their game and they would come in second if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? If that, so not a bad matchup there, for Egypt. But they would not actually want to depend on the other result, but go on to defeat Sudan in their final game and they could possibly still top the group if Guinea-Bissau defeats Nigeria. Okay, so, and Egypt ends up with a better goal difference than Nigeria. So that's what's coming up in Group D. But I think Egypt should go through. And even if they go through as third with 3 points, they should go through. And then we have Group E here with Ivory Coast, Algeria. We spoke about that one. Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea. And to wrap it up with Group F, Gambia versus Tunisia, Mali versus Mauritania, to call the group stages a wrap. January 20th, that's my daughter's B-Day. And that's in 2 days' time, which means that's on Thursday. The group stages will be a wrap. And we'll do a review of the group stages, of course, and go in depth, do a comprehensive review of the group stages. So look, man, look, guys, it was fun. It's late. It's 2:30 a.m. I'm about to get up out of here and get about two hours sleep. 2 hours sleep and go to work. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but it's dedication, man. So here you go. My thoughts on the games that were played on Sunday, the 16th of January, Monday, the 17th, and the upcoming games, where I'm not really giving too many predictions, but just my thoughts and analysis on the tournament so far. Good tournament. You know what I mean? It had some lows, had some highs, and it'll come good. It'll come good in my opinion. You know what I mean? So, guys, don't forget today's stream is brought to you by the lovely folks over at manscaped.com, who are the best in below the waist men's grooming. Check out the site, get the performance package 4.0. A lot of accessories to choose from as well. Use the coupon code Dominic Rich to get yourself 20% off each and every one of your orders. And remember, shipping is always free. So subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video if you do like it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Africa, unite. Yeah, baby. Peace.